Hey guys, how's it going? So I got a comment a while back. Someone asked me what my typical work week looks like and how I schedule everything. And I might get around to making a video about that at some point, but I'm just going to show you what a typical night looks like. I started at 10 o'clock tonight. That's when I started this job that I'm on right now. And right now it's 1:30 and I just finished up degreasing and waxing floors for a pizza restaurant. And they actually have the contract for the school district, so they make all the pizzas for the schools up here. So I come in here, fairly frequently and do these floors for them to keep it looking nice. So after this, I've got an architecture firm that I'm going to go do the night cleaning at, and then I think I've got 4 restaurants that I'm going to clean. And while I'm doing that, I've got someone else that is cleaning a therapy office. And then later in the day, or in the morning or afternoon or whenever I get there, I have a very large church that I'm going to go and clean. So anyway, it's been 10, 11, 12, 1. It's been 3.5 hours here on this job. So I'm getting ready to leave. I'll kind of show you guys around a little bit, and then we'll get to the next place. So these are the floors I was working on. It's kind of damaged right there, so that isn't going to come out or anything. But this little VCT tile that I was working on, there's some more damage over there. Anyway, I'm gonna lock up here, turn off all the lights, and then head on out to the next job. I'm ready to lock up here, and I realized I have this huge key ring that I've never showed you guys. I've got keys to restaurants and bars and different offices all over the city here. I actually know where every one of these keys goes. Maybe I'll do a video on how I organize my keys, but there's a lot of them here. All right, guys, so I'm at the next stop. This is the architecture firm I was telling you about. These are one of the top builders in my city. They build like breweries and just buildings like that are like pretty popular and modern, and they're like the best. They're rated the best in the city. Like, they got a bunch of awards on the wall and stuff. But I'm not going to show you too much around because it's their private space. But I can show you like the break room, I guess. So I'm basically just going to clean the sink, go clean the bathrooms, just vacuum, take out the garbages. So anyway, I'm going to get this done, because my next job needs to start around 4:30, because they come in around 6 and 7. All right, back in the van. It's 4:37, and I have to start my next job no later than 5, because they're going to be in around 6 or maybe a little bit after 6 to start cooking for the day, which is going to be a little breakfast type restaurant. So anyway, I'm just driving down the road, headed to that place. One thing that I have never mentioned is the dangers of being out late at night. I was just at a gas station, and there was a whole bunch of homeless people just hanging out front, right by the door. And it can kind of be intimidating, because sometimes people get shot and stabbed here in Portland. So every time I get out of the van, I really have to pay attention and make sure that there's no one hiding that's going to jump on me. My favorite story, actually, was of this old man that was walking down the street with a cane, and he approached a random stranger, and when he got close enough to the stranger, he twisted the cane and pulled it, and pulled out a giant sword and stabbed the guy right in the heart, and then put the sword back in the cane, and then hobbled away. So I'm always hearing stories like that of violence. That's just one story. There's a lot. There was another guy that showed up to a gas station. He was carrying the head of his mother. So, not to get morbid on you guys, but I don't know, that just popped into my head. It's something that you got to be careful against when you're out by yourself at 2 and 3 and 4 in the morning, especially when you're in the bad part of town. So anyway, I'm gonna go to this cafe restaurant. I'm gonna start sweeping them up in the kitchen and get them ready so they can open up for their customers. All right guys, we are at the next stop here, and I'll kind of show you what I'm working on. Yeah, I'm gonna sweep all these floors here in the kitchen, and then I'm gonna mop it really good. See, it goes down here, back here. Just basically sweeping all this, sweeping underneath the equipment really good, and then so that's what I'm gonna do in the kitchen, and then I'm gonna go vacuum the front of house. There's carpet everywhere, so I'm gonna go vacuum up there, and then I'm gonna do a detailed clean of the bathrooms, and then we're gonna move on to the next one. All right guys, back in the van. Now we're gonna head out to a sports bar not too far from here. So it's 6:08 right now, and we're gonna pop into the next place and get that knocked out. All right guys, so I'm here at the next job. See that? It's already pretty much clean. I'm just gonna go ahead and mop it real quick. Back here, get some extra grease off the floor. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and I just got the text message that the other person that's helping me out with that therapy clinic place has arrived and is doing their job. So things are moving slow, and 6:38 right now. I'm taking some breaks in the van to get off my feet, just rest up, have some lunch, had some vegetables and all this. So I'm kind of taking my time because I'm doing a lot of work and I don't want to overdo it. So, all right, I'll see you guys when I get done. All right, so I am now at the last bar that I'm going to be cleaning today. I almost forgot to make a video here actually, but I'm going to go ahead and clean this place. See, I got some paper towels here. All right guys, that is that. I am done at this place, so I'm going to go home. I got myself this little box here, and inside we have a special edition cigar. See that? It says special edition right there. That proves it. So anyway, I'm gonna light this up and I'm gonna head home. All right guys, it's 10 a.m. Just rolled up to the house. That was a long day. That's what I do every goddamn day. So, you know, I worked every single day for 3 years. It's true. I took maybe 2 or 3 days off, and I didn't do holidays, didn't do weekends, didn't do anything. But this has basically been my life for a long time. But you feel like a fucking god when you have that money in your pocket at the end of the day. I made $400 on my first stop, and it's just been money since then. It's basically pure profit because I've been doing it on my own. And anyway, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna go to bed in an hour or two so that I can wake up again tonight at 10 o'clock and do it all over again. So anyway guys, if you want to do what you want, when you want, how you want, where you want, how much you want, subscribe to my channel. See you guys next time.